Hi, I'm Lori from LoriThayer.com, and today I want to give you some tips on how to deal with a terrible, horrible, no good day. Because we all have them sometimes. Believe me, I've had a pretty good one today. So this is on my mind, and we could all use this, right? What's the best thing to do when you're really frustrated and angry and upset? And, could be coworkers, could be kids, could be the weather. It doesn't matter what is causing it. Here's a couple things to do to deal with that terrible, horrible, no good day. So first, I suggest you go somewhere quiet and private, maybe like your car, and allow yourself to yell and scream and say those things that you want to say, but you've been holding in because you're like, I can't say that to my kids. I can't say that to my friend who's making me really angry. I can't say it to my coworker or whoever else, right? And so often, instead of expressing it in some way, we stuff it down. And that just kind of feeds the stress and the bad things that stress causes in our body. So let's get somewhere really quiet, express it, go, I am so mad, blah, 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 all the things, all the reasons you're so mad, so frustrated, so angry, so upset, so hurt, right? Whatever it is, allow yourself to express it verbally. And then if you have a pillow, you might want to take a pillow out to the car with you, or if you have a punching bag, that would be great. I want you to express that frustration, those angers, the sadness physically, and get that out and allow yourself this release. So you're going to verbally and physically express it, and this allows you to have the release that's been pent up in your body, right? While you couldn't express it and maybe building and building and building, I'm sure you know what that feels like. So you're going to have this release. And once you have that physical release, it's good to think about, well, what do you want, out of this situation? How do you want things to be? Because you're kind of in this quiet period. Everything's okay. You're kind of back to a normal state. Think about what you want. Because, you may have to revisit that situation. It may not be over. So think about what you want. And then it's really good to think about kind of a affirmation out of that. It's like, I am calm and centered. Could be, I am powerful. Could be, I have control of the situation. Could be, I can handle any situation that arrives, right? And say that affirmation. And if you're still in your quiet, private place, it's really good to say it out loud and even stand or sit in a power pose. And there's some really great research on a power pose and the effects that it actually has on the body and the things that happen. And it's really good. So power pose could be hands on your hips, and you can't see my hands here, or maybe hands up to the sky, kind of allowing it and standing in that power pose, repeating that affirmation. And if you can repeat it out loud, that's going to be really powerful, and you will hear your voice change. So allow that to start to shift. And after you do that for 2 minutes, just come back and reassess. How am I now? Am I good? Am I ready to kind of continue on? Or do I need a little longer? And this is where I would say, if you need a little longer, treat yourself to something, something nice. And it could be something small, right? Could be that you're going to go get a coffee you love. Could be you're just going to put on a song you love and sing along and kind of allow that to continue to make you happy. Could be you take a bath or read a book. Could be you'd like to call up a friend and go meet a friend and just have a chat. Could be you want to go out with some friends at night and have a drink or go to a movie, right? But I suspect by the time you're done with your affirmation and your power pose, you'll have experienced that huge shift that you need. And the only thing I would follow that up with is check out my Overwhelm Relief, my free 15-minute Overwhelm Relief to kind of head these things off in the future so you don't get to that level, right? That terrible, horrible, no good day level. Because when we practice this in this overwhelm relief process, it's at laurithayer.com/overwhelm-relief. When we practice this process that I'll guide you through, we don't get quite so spun up anymore. We don't get quite so frustrated. We actually start to work with our mind and change our responses, which is great. Because I don't want to get spun up and frustrated, right? That's not helping me deal with the situation. And I'm sure you've noticed it's not helping you deal with it either. So, steps: release that in a private place, both verbally and physically. And you know what you find out when you do that? It doesn't hurt anybody. You can say what you need to say. You can express the physicality of it. And it didn't hurt anybody. So it's okay to release that. And then you're going to ask, what do I really want out of this? And just check in. And that, it's going to kind of help you determine how you want that situation to continue. And then do your affirmation and your power pose and really notice how that shifts you to an even better place. And, you really kind of start to feel a little more in power of the situation. So give it a shot. Comment and let me know how it's working for you and how good you feel when you are done. And check out my Overwhelm Relief audio to learn how to start changing those pathways in your mind so that you don't get so spun up in the first place. And again, that's at laurithayer.com/overwhelm relief. Have a great day.